care who it is. I don't care who it is. I will fight till the end. I will bleed till the end. And I will go down till the end. Of Cunningham's physique. Look at, he looks like a Adonis. He looks beautiful. He looks in shape.
Yeah,
look at the way he's making him a miss.
What's up, fam, bam? Mainman Mademan here. Y'all know how I get down. We talking boxing, man. Salute to the fam. You know, I'm sitting here thinking about Leo Santa Cruz, right? And the Gary Russell thing. And I'm just wondering, amongst boxing fans, I mean, where we at with this right here? Are we still feeling this fight? Are we still down to see this? I think I am. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm definitely am. And I get it. Leo Santa Cruz lost to Gervonta Tank Davis, getting knocked out in devastating fashion. I get it. But at the end of the day, I still want to see this. And Leo Santa Cruz still has a lot of value to himself. I mean, his fans are still intact, I believe, even though he, you know, lost the way he did to Tank. A lot of them see his effort as being still valiant. I mean, he was putting a lot of punches on Tank. He was willing to engage with Tank, trying to take it to the wall, trying to give fans something they want to see. So I think his people are still being intact. Not to mention, Leo Santa Cruz still holds a world title down at 126 pounds, where he has the WBA Super Championship. Still got that super belt. He don't got the regular, he got the super duper. So the thing is, he still got a lot of value to him. Now, we know my man Gary Russell got his upcoming WBC mandatory, possibly with Rey Vargas coming up. I mean, once he kind of get that out the way, he gets through that successfully, I think we still should want to maybe see this. I don't see no reason why this still don't go down. I mean, at the end of the day, it's still a rivalry. It's still a rivalry. I mean, Gary Russell Jr. has a victory over Leo Santa Cruz from back in the amateurs. It's still a good, worthy fight. It makes no sense why it doesn't happen. No one really has a reason for real. Let's listen to Leo Santa Cruz real quick. Let's listen to what he got to say about this. You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, not only Chris saying, but I'm interested in the fight. I know people think I'm scared of him or stuff, and I'm the one that doesn't want to make the fight. But it's not me, it's just that I say I want to fight him, but the promoters, they don't want that I can't make the fight. I don't know why, but
I mean, he says he's asked for it. And at this point, I'm trying to figure out, like, do I continue to blame Leo Santa Cruz? But we all at the point now where we just blaming PBC. Because it's no way that you can duck this long. This will be epic ducking. This will be ducking to the 10th power if this was all Leo Santa Cruz. And I got a hard time starting to believe at this point that it's all Leo Santa Cruz. Leo says that he's made it known to the powers that be that he want to fight. Every time we think that they closing in and maybe gonna get something to happen, boom, they go opposite ways. When we seen Leo splash up to 130, it shocked us. You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, you could have stayed at 26. Ben made this unification fight happen, but running up to 30 and going after that WBA up there, well, it was surprising. Even the Tank fight was kind of surprising. Well, not so much once he moved up to 30, but we just didn't see that route coming after Leo Santa Cruz kind of wrapped up his situation with Carl Frampton. I didn't see that situation. I mean, of course, I know that he was hidden. They were trying to steer him in so many other directions other than the Gary Russell Jr. direction, and it just didn't make no sense. I can't continue. Gary's done everything from approach Leo Santa Cruz's father and, did little videos and trying to entice Leo Santa Cruz into the fight, by including his father. He's done umpteen videos about it. He's probably tired of talking about it at this point because he really ain't got an answer. He want the fight, just like he want the Tank fight. We all know this. But my thing is, man, at this point, what's really going to make it not really make no sense is the fact that Leo Santa Cruz now has absolutely nowhere to go. It's either going to be you got to retire or fight Gary. It's as simple as that. Ain't nowhere else for you to go, man. Looking at the boxing rankings and seeing some of the moving and shaking that he just recently did, well, I don't see nowhere else for him to go. I mean, remember, he moved up to 130 pounds. He lost his world title to Tank, right? Or he lost his title to Tank. He's now recently in the WBA at 130 been removed from those rankings. So he's no longer ranked in the WBA at 130. Given he's a world champion at 126, the WBA super champion, he can't be ranked in no other sanctioning bodies. So he's only literally ranked right now in one place, one sanctioning body. That's the WBA. So pretty much he will be forced to either A, fight somebody in the WBA at 126, which looking at the names, none of them are really recognizable. You know what I'm saying? Don't recognize none of them. None of them really. Mauricio Lora is probably the most recognizable one that I think, and he's rated 4th. The rest of them are just a bunch of Mexican fighters that I'm not too familiar with. And when you think of anything else down there, as far as unification matches, well, a lot of them from across the street. So a lot of that can't even really happen. I mean, what? With the IBF, we got that vacant right now, right? We got the IBF vacant, but we got Josh Warrington. I mean, we got, Kid Galahad. He's going to be facing Jazza Dickens for that vacant title. So, he can probably get into the mix right there, but it's, last I heard, Galahad is staying across the water. He was rumored to be signing with PBC, and even said Gary Russell Jr.'s name, but nothing came to fruition with that. So he's still across the water. So I don't know politically if that's available, but Leo is an attraction, and he's still a big name. So I don't know, man. Who knows what they try to pull off? But last I know, Kid Galahad might be heading back towards Josh Warrington if seeing how that whole situation play out. I know Warrington won Zucan or Kanzu or whatever, but we'll see. We'll just see that. But that's across the water, man. As far as with the that's the IBF. The WBC, we know that's Gary Russell Jr. And, well, with the WBO, well, that's over there with Top Rank, because Emmanuel Navarrete got that belt, and he rocking over there with Top Rank. So we know politically that's tough to make. So at the end of the day, it seems to me that the best route for Leo Santa Cruz at 126 is Gary Russell Jr. It makes sense. Gary's still a champion down at 26. It can be a unification fight. If not that, then you got to retire, because ain't nobody else down there, bruh. What, you gonna try to go across the street? You gonna literally make a fight with another network and across the street to get away from Gary Russell Jr.? I know PBC wouldn't do that. Or would they? So I don't know, fam. I mean, at the end of the day, the way things are looking to me, there ain't no better route right now for Leo Santa Cruz other than Gary Russell Jr. It's a big rivalry fight for him. If you want to go out with a big bang, it is, go out, fighting your rival, win, lose, or draw. Go out on your shield. This is a fight that may still have some buzz. I think if you put it on the right card, it still would do good. It would do very well. Of course, Tank took a lot of prestige off Leo Santa Cruz. I don't deny that. But shoot, man, this is still a rivalry, man. And this is something that can get the boxing fans buzzing all day. I hope PBC get it down, man. Let me play one more clip from Leo Santa Cruz, man.
He beat me in the amateurs. I won the rematch, and now in the pros, I think, I have improved a lot. I have gotten better, and I think if I fight him, I think I can beat him. So, it's not that me that I don't want it. It is, I'm pushing for the fight, but it just doesn't get made.
See? He wants to fight, just can't figure out why it don't get made. A lot of rumors flying, we all know. Gary Russell Jr. has been very vocal about Premier Boxing Champions, been very vocal about Floyd Mayweather in the past. A lot of people allude to that's the reason. But the fact of the matter is, man, it ain't making no sense. Even in the Rey Vargas situation, though, this is a decent fight because Vargas is a former champion down at 122. But this is Vargas' first fight moving up. They could have did the Leo Santa Cruz thing. And the way Leo be talking, and he's been talking like this for well over a year now, that he been down for the fight. And it's just the fact that the suits and the powers that be just don't want to make it happen. Well, Leo looking like he almost pretty much at the end of his rope. And before he retires, if he doesn't retire, I still would like to see this. And it would just make sense for him to go out of boxing doing this fight right here. And it'll be a good fight for both men. Good recognition for both men. Something that they can get off their chest. And they're still world champions. It makes sense. The winner will be a unified champion. It just makes sense, PBC. We'll see. Well, we've been hoping and praying for this for so long that I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I hope so, because I still want to see it. Thumbs up for the homie, man. Much love to the family. We'll see y'all real soon. Keep your eye on this situation. I can't see where Leo Santa Cruz gonna go. The WBA, if he's not ranked at 130 no more, and he only ranked in the WBA at 126, it only makes perfect sense with how everything is playing out at 26 for you to head to Gary Russell Jr. After Gary Russell's possible next fight. We'll see, man. To the next video. Much love to or better yet, surprise us all and do it before his next fight. That makes sense. Unifications trump mandatories, right? And I'm sure WBC will understand. PBC can make them understand. It'd be nice if they do it before then. Who knows? I'm just saying. I'm still down to see it. To the next video. Peace out.